picture. Sawadee khap, my farangutan friends and puan kun Thai. And I'm leaving Thailand. The man in Bangkok, our man in Bangkok, is going to see his family in the UK. So, you probably already realised that I'm from Manchester. So, I got a flight with Thai Airways and I flew to Frankfurt in Germany. Now, I've been on Thai Airways before, but only from Singapore to Bangkok. So this is a long haul flight. Gotta get a shuttle train. Now, Thai Airways have their own terminal, so all the planes are all lined up ready for boarding in their terminal. And you go through immigration, and you basically have to go down some stairs or an escalator, and there's a train, an underground train that takes you to the terminal right under the airport. Something that I hadn't experienced before. The flight itself was actually not bad at all. The service was very good. The food could have been better, I guess. The main course that I had was like a prawns in tomato with pasta and green beans, and there was like a little cake and other little bits and pieces. So for the dinner, I would give a 4 out of 5. It's quite interesting seeing the stewardesses. They were dressed in traditional Thai costume, and they were all wearing different colours, which was quite interesting because I thought that they wore like purple colours. In fact, there was a bit of a debate, wasn't there, about Cambodian Airlines wearing something very similar to Thai Airways staff. Anyway, yeah, so entertainment wise, they had a full selection of films, music and all the usual things. I didn't actually get into any of that. I just basically sat and slept when I could. You also got breakfast on the flight as you came in, approaching Europe. And that wasn't that great, to be honest. It was an omelette with like potatoes and things like that. It was okay. Probably give that a 3. We got into Frankfurt early in the morning. I ended up going into the wrong queue, which was a bit mad. So I had to go under some barriers and then try and make my way to the gate that I was supposed to be at, and I wasn't sat there that long. It was a very short transfer. The flight to Manchester was quite uneventful. It was about an hour and 30 minutes. We got a couple of snacks. There was no meal on that plane, and that was with Lufthansa. Coming back, I got a flight with Hainan Airways, and we flew to Beijing. And it's interesting because the flight actually comes out of the UK, turns left, goes over Denmark, and then kind of turns over Russia. So we went through Russia, and then I believe it goes through Mongolia to Beijing. On this flight, we did get a meal. I wasn't that impressed with it, to be honest, because it was fish, and they give you a menu. This is what I'm saying, it's like Etihad, where they give you a menu and there's 3 choices. But because of where we were sat, we were at the end of the run, when the stewardess was coming down, we didn't have a choice. She basically said, we've got fish. So I said, well, I guess I'm having fish then. Again, it happens to me all the time, this, so I wasn't happy with that. And I would give it a 3 anyway. 3 stars out of 5. Plane and the interior and the food and the service was very similar, I thought, to Etihad Airways. The decor in the plane was a bit strange because it was bright red. All the seats were bright red and yellow, so that was a bit strange. The entertainment system was pretty good, although I didn't get any headphones, and when I did get some, they didn't work in stereo. I didn't actually watch a lot of videos or films. I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm towards the end with one earpiece, but it was okay. Breakfast was very similar to the Thai Airways flight. I believe I gave that a 3 stars, and I gave this a 3 stars. They did have a chicken meatball, I think it was, in there, but it was in a box. It was like very odd. Anyway, it was okay. Did the job. So we were there in Beijing quite early in the morning. I would have liked to have gone round and look at some shops, maybe duty free, but they didn't have any. They had a little coffee shop. There was another shop there, but the shutters were down, that wasn't even open. So, if you are going to Beijing, don't be surprised if you can't buy any duty free or anything like that, because there wasn't anything on offer there. The transfer was quite slow. I joined the queue, as I just said, and even though they had lots of staff on, it took quite a while going through. you had to take everything out of your bag. If you had a phone, if you had coins, if you had any kind of electronic device, especially things like chargers and what have you, mobile phones and that. I had a hard drive and they made me take everything out, and then you go through, it goes through the metal detector, you go through the other side, and you ended up losing my boarding card. That was a bit of a tense moment. I managed to find it again though, but I just thought it was all a bit over the top and a bit unnecessary, because they don't do it anywhere else. So keep your eyes peeled, ring that bell. That's all for now. See you in the next one. Adios amigos, and bye!